Yeah, just being kind to someone, it goes a long way. You have no idea what they're facing. You have no idea where they're at in their life, and they needed that hand up. They needed that kindness, whether it's giving them a plate of food, getting them reading glasses, whatever it is. Like, be kind to people.
Yeah.
You never know.
Welcome to Hopecast, where we share hope and inspiration about what God is doing in our personal lives at Blessings of Hope and in our community. I'm your host, David Lapp. In each episode, we'll explore the powerful ways that faith, generosity, and love are making a difference in those around us. So today I'm interviewing Sarah Musser. Sarah is our front desk manager and keeps all the front desk tasks in order, the volunteer scheduling. So what does a day-to-day look like for you? Like what do you do?
So I do a lot of answering phone calls, replying to emails, helping my team members troubleshoot, helping my team members do the same thing, replying to phone calls and emails, scheduling. I do a lot of group scheduling.
Yeah.
I try to make sure that my team has the equipment, the supplies, the tools that they need to do their job well.
So what gets you excited? You know, when you get up in the morning, you think about coming to Blessing of Hope. You know, what gets you excited about facing your day, about getting into it? Yeah.
I would say it's serving people.
Just I mean, from what I see and what I hear, you do a great job of it, of helping your team to step up, be who God called them to be, serve with excellence. I mean, I know there's challenges because if you're working with people, there's challenges,
Absolutely.
but there's also tremendous rewards in being able to just step into what God called us to.
That's
and
right.
taking that next step and seeing what God does with that.
That's right. Yeah.
So you've been with Blessing of Hope, was it 6 years? 5?
It's 4 years.
Is it 4 years? I would think it was
Yes.
longer than that, but yeah. So did you start at Becker Road?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And you've always been more of the administrative side of things and the customer service side. I mean, I say customer service, serving the volunteers, serving the teams.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that stands out to you over the last 4 years that you've learned or that you've enjoyed doing or anything like that?
I really enjoy interacting with the volunteers, learning their name. Learning to greet them by name was huge to me. When I was more out front, I had the opportunity to do that a lot. And that means a lot to someone when you can greet them by name and know who they are.
Yeah.
And they appreciate that.
So do you have any testimonies you want to share that stand out to you of a wow moment of what a volunteer shared or an experience you've had with a volunteer in the last year, couple months, whatever?
I would say just their whole experience being there, being able to serve, and then they get the voucher to be able to go and select the food at the selection center. That's huge to a lot of them, and seeing them blessed in that way is amazing.
How are the volunteers accepting the new roster 5 system? You know, all the changes that went in effect the last year. Has your team been able to navigate that well, or you feel like there's still a struggle with that?
Oh, for the most part, we've been able to navigate it well, and I feel like for the most part as well, the volunteers have been doing well with it, and it combines several systems we were using in the past, and it's a step up, a huge step up
Yeah.
from what we were doing.
Yeah. It's it's not a small task to manage the volume of volunteers that we
That's
have
right.
here at Blessing of Hope, and just really appreciate the way you stepped up and led the team and made it happen.
Thank you.
So, anything you wanted to share around that before we move on?
Just that it's my goal to every day to learn to be a good leader. I don't want to ask my team to do things I'm not willing to do. I want to be willing to serve them and help them where they're needed or where they need the help.
Yeah. So another part here that we want to get into is you and your husband have a ministry that you reach out to people in need. You want to share a little bit about what does that look like?
Sure. So, well, first of all, I met my husband at Blessings of Hope
Okay.
with working at the front desk. Mike was helping or working for a local ministry at the time.
Okay.
So he was coming in to select food for them and met me at the front desk. And
Nice.
he decided that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with me. I wasn't so sure about that at the beginning, but God worked on my heart and led us to where we're at today. We've been married for 2.5 years.
Wow.
So it's been an exciting journey. Some people know Mike's story. He spent quite a few years of his life in addictions and even experienced homelessness. So what we do is we go into the city and we minister to the homeless. Some of those people who are homeless today were actually homeless with him.
Okay.
So it's a powerful testimony to them to see the changed life.
Yeah.
It is possible. God can get you out of that situation. There is hope.
Yeah.
And so what we do is we're able to get a lot of supplies at Blessings of Hope for the food, for the meals. We get snacks that we'll hand out. We do Christmas bags, things like that. A lot of the supplies that we need, we're able to get at Blessings of Hope. So we wouldn't be able to quite facilitate everything that we do without that. So we go in, we hand out the meals, we take time to interact and visit with them. It's about giving them food when they're in need, but it's so much more than that. If we're there giving them food on a consistent basis, we're building that relationship. We're building trust with them.
Yeah. Wow. So from living on the streets to serving people on the streets, I'm sure there was a lot of challenges along the way that he went through that he had to choose to overcome, and it's wow.
Absolutely.
And just from what I know about Mike is he has a huge heart to serve, and he's a real blessing from what I've gotten to know him.
That's right.
So any testimonies you want to share of a specific instance that you met while you were serving people?
Sure. So we've been experiencing some amazing things, especially the last month or two. I will say that in the last few weeks, we have helped to get several people off of the street and into rehab where they needed to go to be safe and to start working on their personal struggles. So that's been huge, being there at the right moment and they say, I need help. Can you help me? We can point them to the right direction and get them in a place where they're safe and can move forward in their life.
Awesome. So if people want to get involved in your ministry, do you accept volunteers, donations? I mean, I'm sure, I know all ministries, you need support of the community. Do you have means set up that people can partner with you, or what does that look like?
So we are working on getting all of those details into place. Obviously, we do take some financial donations. It's not free to go in and hand out food.
Yep.
Even though we might have people helping to cook those meals. There's gas, there's time. You need to run around the city and help this person get to where they need to go. We might sit in a restaurant and buy a meal so that we can sit there and talk to them and help them work through what they're working through. So there's costs involved that people don't realize up front. Like a woman we were helping a couple weeks ago, she needed reading glasses so that she could read her paperwork and sign her name to the papers to get into rehab. So there's always little things that the need is there. It adds up. So people can donate financially.
And do you have a website, or what's the best way to get to if people want to donate financially?
So at this point, we just have a Facebook group and a GoFundMe set up.
Okay.
We are working on getting a website set up.
And what is that group, if you can share it?
It is Musser Street Ministry.
Musser Street Ministry.
Yeah.
Good. So as we wrap up here, is there anything else you wanted to share about the ministry, about Blessing of Hope, or the Musser Street Ministry?
I would say, just being kind to someone, it goes a long way. You have no idea what they're facing. You have no idea where they're at in their life, and they needed that hand up. They needed that kindness, whether it's giving them a plate of food, getting them reading glasses, whatever it is. Like, be kind to people.
Yeah.
You never know.
I love the saying of Everett Hill, where I'm just paraphrasing it, but it's, I am only one, but still I am one.
That's right.
I can't do everything, but I refuse to do nothing. That's the message. And,
exactly.
And it's like, if everybody does the piece that God gave them to do, then we as a community can grow. And it's just incredible to watch different people step into their giftings and carry out that portion of the ministry or of the work. One more question I had is that on the Blessings of Hope side of things, if somebody wants to volunteer, what's the best way for them to volunteer?
They can call into the front desk and have us help them schedule, or they can go on our website and schedule themselves.
So blessingsofhope.com/volunteer or 717-824-1227 extension 1002.
1001.
1001. All right.
Yeah,
if you want to get involved in the Musser Street Ministry, facebook.com, and then look for Musser Street Ministry.
To learn more about Blessings of Hope, check out our website at blessingsofhope.com. God bless you, and remember that you can bring hope to the people that you meet every day.